To give you this live look here at the airport this morning. One person is dead after a shooting.
So now we're going to head back south to St. Louis, where a shooting occurred at an airport. Like, what in the world? Good day, my American and foreign brothers and sisters. Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me on the platforms above. Follow me down here. Click that because it helps me if and when you do subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification. That way, you will get notified whenever I do post. Lastly, don't forget to check out the other channel called Man, Husband, Father. And everything I ask you to do on this channel, do over there. So, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to you know who you are. Friends in St. Louis has sent me this video. There was a shooting in St. Louis, but ladies and gentlemen, don't. I know you know y'all saw the intro and y'all like, oh my God. It's not like what you think, okay? It's not like what you think. St. Louis International Airport is a beautiful airport. I fly out of there a lot. In fact, I prefer to fly out of St. Louis than I do Chicago or here. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Anyway. They had an incident that occurred there, and this is how it played out.
To give you this live look here at the airport this morning. One person is dead after a shooting early this morning involving an officer at the St. Louis Lambert International Airport. Now, according to a spokesperson for the St. Louis County Police Department, the shooting occurred around 1 a.m. inside Terminal 1 of the airport, and the shooting involved an airport security officer. Now, we did just hear live there from officials, but we did get to that press conference just about 2 minutes late here. So what I wanted to do is start it from the beginning so you can get all those comments here in full right now.
We're going to do this for just a couple minutes and keep it going. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Oh,
We're ready.
okay. I'm Vera Clay, Public Information Officer for St. Louis County Police Department. This morning about 1 a.m., officers from the STL Airport Police were involved in an officer-involved shooting here in Terminal 1. The officers were doing routine security checks and clearing the areas for anyone who's not supposed to be in certain areas. And they did encounter an individual who refused to leave and displayed a knife. When the officers tried to get that person to leave, he refused to drop the knife and started to come at the officers. And less lethal was used. They did tase him first. They tried to use a taser. That individual continued to advance towards officers, and a second officer did fire his service weapon, injuring the suspect, and unfortunately, that suspect is deceased at this time.
What does she mean at this time? Like, he's dead at this time? Like, there's a possibility he can be undead? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I am interrupting this video right now because we are back around to that time again, and I know it has flown. This is the time where I do my thing every single year, my annual Christmas for Kids, where you who are the watchers right now can donate and be able to help children who are less fortunate this year have a good Christmas. We had a huge turnout last year, and I'm looking forward to having a huge turnout this year. And the way that you can donate is by going to PayPal right up there, or you can donate through Cash App, and these proceeds are going strictly all to children who are less fortunate this Christmas. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it, and guys, it's right around the corner. To all of you that are going to be giving, thank you and God bless you. Looking forward to this.
So Vera, was it in the Terminal 1 ticket area? Do we know what the gentleman was doing down there? What do we know?
I don't believe it was in the ticket area. It was in the Terminal 1, just outside of doors 1 and 2. There's some restrooms down there, kind of a larger area, but exactly where it occurred, I'm not completely sure of at this moment.
Did the officers think that were they concerned about where he was? Was he in a restricted area, or what prompted that response?
I believe it's because the individual was not here using the airport as travel. So we don't believe this was a passenger trying to catch an airplane or coming into town. So I'm sure they knew why this person needed to be removed from that area. What that specific reason is at this time, I'm not aware of.
Were there any other suspects?
Hold on one second.
Were there any other suspects involved and any injuries to anybody else besides this one person?
There were no other injuries reported to us, including officers. There were no officers injured, and we don't have any reports of anyone else being injured.
What was the response right after the shooting took place? Were there anybody else that had to be removed from the site at the time?
I'm not aware of that at this time. I know that the officers attempted to provide life-saving measures to the individuals, and then our department was contacted.
What are the next steps for your agency in this investigation as it moves forward?
Right now, our Bureau of Crimes Against Persons detectives, they of course have been here for most of the morning. That scene is now cleared. They will take a look at all the evidence that's being presented to them, interview those officers, and take case responsibility and try to figure out exactly what happened here.
Vera, was the operation at the airport ever disrupted? I realize this is in the dead of the night, but was everything able to continue for the morning here, or kind of, can you speak to that a little bit?
At this time, we don't believe any services for the airport were interrupted, but if I find out more about that, I will let you know.
At this point, is it, and I know you're still trying to investigate, can we say this was a restricted area, or how are we terming it there?
I don't believe it was a restricted area, but remember, the airport is for people who are traveling, using it for travel, and so the question for, a better question for the STL airport police is, and that's part of the investigation, why this person should not have been in the area and they were in. And you have to remember also, they also had a weapon and came at police. They were asked to leave and didn't do that.
It sounds to me like there was...
Hold on, Chris.
You said that this is a routine sort of sweep daily for us.
Yes, right. They're just performing regular functions.
It sounds to me like the officers tried to use less than lethal force initially, right? Is that kind of what you're gathering here? That the protocol, at least preliminarily, indicates they were trying to resolve it without using the lethal.
Right, and I can't speak to the protocol for STL Airport Police. I can tell you that they did attempt to use less lethal by administering a taser in the beginning.
Do you know when you'll be able to identify who this person was?
I don't know when, but of course there's always a process with that, so hopefully we'll have it, if not by the end of the day, tomorrow. But of course that has to do with next of kin notifications and a myriad of other information that needs to be disseminated.
Is there a message that you want out there for passengers? Obviously people come in the airports when we're asking us a lot of questions, right? What's the message you think that passengers need to know as they come to Lambert?
So I'm not a Lambert spokesperson, so I can talk from the police perspective, and we can say that right now our scene is clear, and if anyone has any concerns, that's something they should address with Lambert Airport. So what we'll do is we'll send out the information that we have. I think all of you have been given a news release. We'll send an email out, and when we have more information, we'll get it to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Vera.
And so once again, you're taking that live look there at the St. Louis airport this morning as officials now working to figure out what exactly happened here, also saying that officer interviews will be conducted as well. So that was a very brief press conference that we just got here moments ago. We're going to continue to monitor this story here. If we do get any additional information or press conferences, we will bring them to you on Live Now from Fox.
Not quite the story you thought it was going to be, did you, huh? And she articulated she articulated so well, so eloquently. Liked how the sister handled that and answered those questions for them. But look, ladies and gentlemen, they did what they were supposed to do with the taser at first. Apparently, that was not working. Now, what I am going to say about this, I'm thankful that they're going around and doing this, because if you've never been to St. Louis Lambert Airport, I'm telling y'all, people that are down there, a lot of folks come there just to panhandle. They come there to hang out. They come there to harass people. And you know who y'all, the St. Louisans, y'all know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. There's 3 of them in particular. I just call them rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat and tat. That's y'all know who they are. But anyway, guys, the police did what they were supposed to do. Completely justified. This is one of those stories where if you want more details to come out and they come to me, I'll let you guys know. But other than this is like a case closed thing right here. They did what they were supposed to do as far as tasing them first. Like I said, that wasn't working. So now, anyway, yeah. So let me know what y'all think about this by putting a comments below this video. If you live in the Lou, do you have any more details on this? If so, let us see it in the comment section to what really happened. Even if you If you were there, if you know the individual that this happened to, if you saw what went down, if there's any more cell phone footage, y'all let me know. Put in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you see in the animation right here that will greatly help the channel. The next video that I will be doing after this one will be up there. Things as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed to my channel, just click this. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping to pray and every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.